Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am coming at you guys with another new hair color because I just cannot stop dyeing my hair apparently. So yeah, this one is a very vibrant, like red-orange, kind of auburn-y color. This essentially is meant to fade into a more natural strawberry kind of color, but I'm liking it as of right now. It definitely makes me feel very bold and I do enjoy it. I have had red hair in the past. In my very first few videos I was a redhead, which you guys can go ahead and check out, and yeah, there's not much to say about that. I am going to be filming a video on how I keep my hair healthy despite dyeing it so much. And if you guys are curious about that, that video will be coming in a couple of days as well. So anyways, today's video is going to be about the Sephora VIB sale coming up and sort of my wish list and what I plan to buy for when the VIB sale comes. Anyways, I don't want to ramble that much. I never ramble that much in my intro, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So just to start off, I want to tell you guys about the dates for the VIB sale, and this is what I'm reading off of the community.sephora.com. So this is kind of the community page. So I do want to just let you guys know what the dates are depending on what your Beauty Insider status is. Personally, I'm a VIB Rouge. I don't know if I'm proud of that or not, but VIB Rouge actually has a whole other week, or it actually looks like about 3 days that they get a shot before everyone else does. So VIB Rouge gets April 13th through the 16th for 15% off, and they also get the 20th through the 23rd, which is when everybody else gets a shot for 15% off as well. VIB, they get April 20th through the 23rd, 15% off. And then Beauty Insiders, which means that you don't even have to spend any money, you just have to be signed up for the Beauty Insider program, is April 20th through the 23rd for 10% off. So you get less discount if you're just a Beauty Insider. It's a way that they sort of say thank you to the people who spend a lot of money with their company, including me. So just if you guys are curious, those are the dates. Honestly, be on at midnight because people shop this sale seriously, and I know I will be too. And the other thing worth noting is that people wait for these sales to buy things that they've been wanting, including myself. So if you're getting something that you know is sought after, you need to be on at midnight, honestly, because it's gonna sell out. I've seen it happen way too often. I'm logging into my Sephora account right now just so I can, dang it, show you guys. It's not the time to be doing this, Sephora. Okay, so starting off, I do want to mention that my cart and my wish list is a little smaller than usual. I'm definitely trying to save money, and I'm trying to not spend as much money on makeup anymore because I feel like I do a lot. And I'm trying to watch it. And I feel like a lot of other YouTubers are sort of getting on the same page now where we're all realizing, wow, we spend a lot of money on makeup that we literally will review and maybe not touch ever again. So I'm trying not to do that anymore. Anyways, I'm going to start off. The first thing on my list is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. So this was $62. It is just the regular 3-pan Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. Yes, the very original one that they came out with. I really want to try that formula. I've heard it's beautiful and I love a good glow. So I want to get it. And I've been really wanting it for years now and just haven't pushed myself to do so, so I'm gonna do it. The next thing I want to get is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Gold Digger. I don't know how the shade is gonna look on me. I might change the shade that I end up wanting once I do a little bit more research, but they do have Artist Couture at Sephora now. At least I think it's online only right now, but it might be coming into stores. It does not say online only, so that is a good thing. That does retail for $27, which actually is a really good price for a highlight considering it's high end, and Artist Couture has amazing highlights from what I've seen. I haven't used any of them, which is why I want to purchase one, but I would say that's a big thing that I would grab if I were you and you love a good glow. The next thing that I'm sort of debating is the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint, the long wear fluid lip color, which retails for $24. I honestly feel like that's kind of expensive for a lipstick considering I have so many, and I have so many red lipsticks, and maybe red lipstick won't look good with my hair right now, so that's kind of on the edge for me. I may or may not get that. The next thing that I really do want is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, which does retail for $40. I'm looking at picking up the shade Shortbread 200B because that is about the same shade as the Fenty Beauty one in 140, which is my perfect match. And I would really like to try that foundation. It's been really popular and it's finally back in stock, so why not? The next thing is the Origins Original Skin Renewal Serum with Willow Herb for $40, and that is for 1 ounce of product. I love that serum. When I used to work at Sephora, I used to get samples of that literally every day and take it home, and I think they got on to me at one point because they stopped putting it on display. So yeah, but I love it. It really makes your skin really soft, and I do recommend it for people who are sort of younger and don't need anything intensive but definitely want a good moisturization and just something that kind of protects your skin. Really like it. I have the Original Skin moisturizer right now, which is the matte moisturizer, and I really like that. I also love the smell. So that is something, if you are definitely on the younger side but you're into skincare, I would recommend that as a starter serum sort of thing. And then the next thing that says it's out of stock right now, which I hope it comes back in stock, is the Sephora Collection MicroSmooth Baked Foundation Face Powder, which is a MicroSmooth powder. I don't think it's necessarily a foundation. I don't think it has a lot of coverage from what I've heard. That retails for $22, and I do want to get it in the shade Porecelain, which I believe is the lightest shade. I've just heard amazing things from people like the Taylor, Alyssa Ashley, just that it's a beautiful powder just for setting and for sort of blending everything together as well. And then the next thing is another skincare item, the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask Enzymatic Dermal Resurfacer. I've used this mask a couple of times and I really, really like it. I think the first time I tried it was actually in a Birchbox a couple years ago. I also have bought sample sizes of it throughout the years, but I really just want to get the full size at this point because I know how much I love it. The full size is $58 for, let me see how many ounces real quick, for 5 ounces, which is actually a ton of product considering it's a mask. It's not something you use every single day. That mask is not for sensitive skin, I will say that right now. It is definitely for someone who sometimes gets textured skin or has acne prone skin or has dry patches from time to time. It is an enzymatic exfoliator, so it is a physical exfoliator because it does have the beads in it that you can scrub, but the enzyme is more deep into the skin. So if you're really looking for some resurfacing and you want to deep cleanse your skin as well, this is a beautiful mask and 100% worth the money in my opinion. I would actually buy it without the sale, but because the sale's coming up, I'm just gonna wait and get it on sale. And then the next thing I'd really like to get is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5, and that's only $6.80. I wouldn't need the sale for that, but it is something I want to get. I've been using this hyaluronic acid sort of gel for a little while. I run through it really quickly, and this was $50 from a place that I got a facial at. It's by the brand Image, and I know that they sell it everywhere locally at like different places that you can get facials and kind of stuff and dermatologists, but it may be online. It also may just be something that all dermatologists have. I'm not sure. But I want to see if the Ordinary one is comparable to this one by Image because it's really expensive and I'm not repurchasing this because I don't think it does enough to my skin, but I do like what it does do. That makes sense. It's just not worth $50. The other thing I want, which isn't something I'm buying, but I will be using points on as long as it's in stock, is the Flowerbomb sample size perfume, and that is for 250 points. I think they actually have done that one before. I do have it. It is my favorite perfume. It's just stupid expensive, so I try to get the sample sizes whenever I can so I don't need to buy it because I'm cheap. I'm not the type of girl to wear perfume all that often, so when I do, it's usually a sample size of something anyways that I just keep. I actually have a little catch-all tray from Sephora actually that I got with points that I put all my sample perfumes in because it's kind of cute and it's a way to sort of save money if you're not the type of person to wear perfume all the time. That's a really good method to save money on perfume. That was everything that is actually in my cart right now. I do want to go over the stuff that I have in my loves list because that's stuff that I might add depending on if I have good amount of money or something like that, just to see how it feels, you know? So if it comes back in stock, this is something I 100% on adding to the cart, is the Marc Jacobs Beauty Enamored with Coconut Complexion set. And this is $75. It comes with a small gloss, the full-size coconut primer, full-sized dewdrops or whatever they're called, but there's a coconut liquid highlight, and a full-sized setting mist, which is also the coconut stuff that they have. $75 actually seems good for getting 3 full-size products from Marc Jacobs and a small lip gloss. I actually think that the lip gloss might be full-size, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But you know, I really am into more luxury beauty now that I have a job and I can afford that stuff right now. I am an 18-year-old girl living rent-free right now in college, tuition-free. So, hey, I think it's okay to indulge in little things like that. If you do not like spending a lot of money on makeup, you're probably on the wrong channel. I do. The other thing I have on here, but I'm not 100% sure about, is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I have oily skin, but I still love dewy foundations. The Fenty Beauty Foundation actually is not that matte on me, which a lot of people say it is, but I like glow. I am fine being an oil slick if that means not looking dry. So I've heard that this foundation is very, very matte, so I'm not sure about that. The next thing that I, again, might get is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy Highlighter. I don't follow her. I am not that I don't like her, but I'm just not a huge fan of hers. But the highlight itself is beautiful, so I'd be getting that one. And actually, looking at the rest of my list, probably need to go through and clean it out because everything else I have. So that actually does it for this video. Anyways, that is my wish list for the Sephora VIB sale coming this upcoming week, actually. Wow. It's coming close. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about what I'm getting or you guys want to share what you want to get in the comments down below, please do. If you guys have any tips about any products that I mentioned, or maybe I shouldn't buy one of the products I mentioned, also tell me that. I would love to hear your guys' opinions as always. Yeah, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like me or you like this video, please subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye.